Okay, so we have had we have had our offer accepted on our house, which you hopefully will have seen in the last video.
Yes.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny, like, doing it so far in advance. I'm like, when's this going to go out?
I know, if it ever does. We've had house sales fall through in the past before, obviously. And
yeah, I feel like we always go into this quite nervous.
yeah,
So.
but we absolutely love the house. So we are keeping everything crossed that it happens. But we wanted to film a video where we kind of behind the scenes, probably whilst filming other things as well, kind of give you week to week updates on what's happening. So this is week 1 of buying our new home.
It's so funny to think, like, less than a year ago this was completely like never going to be our life.
Yeah, like not on the
And
cards.
now we're buying a house in London, which is so exciting.
So bizarre. Do you want to give the updates of what's happened?
Yeah, so we've had our offer accepted, obviously. We have picked our solicitors.
We're using the same solicitors
Yeah.
we've used before with the cottage and the lodge, like our old houses.
The sellers want quite a quick exchange and completion, and we're going to try and beat the stamp duty increase in the UK, which is the end of March. So that's kind of like the aim currently.
Yeah. So what does that? We have like 10 weeks-ish? 9 weeks?
Yeah. So the last two, like when we bought the cottage and the lodge, we did both of those in 4 weeks. So that actually feels like quite a long time. But these things can always drag on. So fingers crossed, we've picked the solicitors, done all of the forms and
posted those.
Yeah, done that. So we just need to like wait for them to do all of the like searches and stuff, and then we need to do our mortgage application, which I'm doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to do
Mikey
that.
is a mortgage advisor, like trained mortgage advisor as well, if you didn't know that.
So I know what we're doing on that front, so we're going to do that in like the next day or so to get ahead of that, and then that will probably be like the first week's worth of stuff.
Yeah. So we will just pick up the camera and let you know what's happening next, but this will hopefully be right up until the house is ours if you see this vlog. So yeah, we really hope it is and you'll enjoy watching. Okay, it's now week 2 of updates. Let me put that up a bit. Sorry, it's Sunday morning, but we thought end of the week we'll give you the updates.
Yes. There's not really anything major to update on, is there?
To update you on, no.
We've done our mortgage application, so we're just waiting for that to be, fingers crossed, approved. I always find this bit a little bit nerve-wracking. I say always find this bit. It's actually because I'm a mortgage advisor, so when I do people's mortgages, I always do just find it a little bit nerve-wracking because it's obviously like a big deal.
Yeah,
so fingers crossed that all goes well.
And then I think that's it. We're gonna check in. So it's been it's been 2 full weeks now.
Yeah.
Nothing much has happened. They wanted to have like a full week exchange. Yeah, so I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know because sometimes I think things just happen really quickly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check in with our solicitors on Monday, just see how things are going, and we'll catch up with you guys then.
Hello.
It's week 3.
It is.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Do you want to hold that? I just want to get my coffee. Week 3, baby.
Week 3. So we are... What's happened? Mortgage-wise, I think all of our side of it has been approved.
I
think so. Sorry. Yeah, so I think all of our side of things has been approved, like income and all of that. And we're just waiting on the valuation to be done. And that is booked in for next week, I think.
Yeah.
So hopefully once they've done that, we will hear the outcome and fingers crossed it's good.
Fingers crossed. I'm actually not worried about the valuation because, well, we have had properties downvalued in the past, and Mikey was saying that it seems to be happening a lot at the moment, like with his
really
clients. But we had some negotiations and stuff. The property has already been reduced, and they had 2 offers we found out recently that were more than ours, but because they were so soon after it was listed, they didn't take them.
Yeah.
They actually reached out, I think, to those people again when it had been on the market for a few months, and they had moved on and found other places. So we were really lucky. Yeah, we got a bit of a deal. So feel like, I don't know, is that naive? I'm not that worried. Watch this space now, it'll be like week 4 down valued, but I don't know. I feel okay. We'll see. But I think that's it. And then otherwise I bring Teddy over.
He wants to speak.
Yeah, other than that, we've agreed a completion date, and we then, sorry about this, they've set a completion for the end of March, which would be so weird because we completed on the cottage on the 29th of March, the lodge on the 28th, and they want to do this, I think on the 28th as well, the Friday.
Yeah.
So, is that the Friday?
Yeah, it's like the last possible day before the stamp duty increase. So fingers crossed. If you're not from the UK, basically, or if you're not aware, if you are in the UK, the stamp duty on buying houses is going up from the 1st of April. So basically you just have to pay more stamp duty tax. So everyone's basically desperately trying to complete before the 31st of March. So I think
solicitors.
Yeah, our solicitors are like, oh yeah, typical that you want to complete on that day. That's when everyone wants to complete. So maybe we might complete before then, who knows? But yeah, that's why we're all trying to aim towards there. I guess it doesn't really make too much of a difference for the sellers.
No.
So it's more for us. So fingers crossed.
And it's a lot of money. I'm not saying this isn't a lot of money, but comparatively, like stamp duty is so much, and I think it adds a couple of £1,000 on if it's later, but
yeah, I think it's
we are paying for 2 properties for longer, so if it ends up being like delayed a month, that it kind of balances out so much, for us, because it's our rent or the stamp duty increase.
Yeah, I think it's more the stamp duty increase is making a lot more difference to sort of like first time buyers, because I think it means that people who normally would have got free stamp duty up to a certain amount, that's now being lowered. I don't really know. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll complete before then, and I feel like we need to go and play with Stormy.
Yeah, we do. Sorry about her. Everyone always just comments that how much they love the dogs and stuff, so I was like, I'll just let her.
She's very cute.
Okay, it's now week 4.
God, it's been 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Or nearly 4 weeks.
Crazy. It's actually only the next day. Yeah, we spoke to you yesterday, Sunday.
Yes.
But it's the next day, and I completely jinxed
eating your hat.
Everything.
Is that the saying? Eating your hat?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I don't know, but I mean, Mike, you can explain. But it's, yeah.
The property was downvalued. I just kind of wonder. I feel like even when we were saying it, I was like,
why did I say it?
I think
it's like saying it's raining when it's saying like, oh, at least it's not raining.
And then it rains. Tempted fate, yeah. Never goes smoothly. Basically, the property was downvalued, which is a shame. So basically, when a property gets downvalued, if you want to still pay the price that you have agreed, you have to...
Sorry, really random, my ADHD thought, what's that thing that's like teaching a duck to suck eggs? Is that the phrase?
Is it teaching your grandma to suck eggs?
I don't know.
Or just teaching you to suck eggs?
Not that you're doing that, because I wouldn't understand this, so this is just for like anyone who doesn't...
Sorry if I'm teaching anyone to suck eggs.
No, but I just was thinking in my head, like, what's that phrase called?
But basically, if your property gets downvalued and you still want to pay the price that you had agreed, you have to fund the difference with cash. So we literally could not afford to do that. So we've spoken to the estate agent and said, like, told her what's happened. So we're basically waiting to see if the vendor will come down. Fingers crossed they will. I mean, we could potentially meet slightly above the valuation because we might be able to put a bit more cash into it, but we definitely couldn't put in the full amount that has been downvalued. So
we'll see.
Fingers crossed they come down a bit.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
We will let you guys know when we have another update. This is such a funny way of vlogging. Like, I don't think we've ever done a vlog this long because it's already been longer than it took to exchange on camera.
Yeah. It'll be really funny to watch this back.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is that recording?
Is this thing on?
Okay, it is week 5.
Yes, week number 5. I can't believe it's been 5 weeks. I feel like I'm going to start saying that every week. But
yeah, it's crazy.
Time is flying.
It is flying. It feels like spring as well at the moment in London, which is nice.
It's really weird because when we were buying the cottage and the lodge, we had completed by now.
Yeah. This is the
So this feels
longest-
long.
Yeah, I think it's because we're such pushy people.
Yeah,
You're a pusher, Katie.
basically. But good news, the sellers came down to the revised valuation, which we were really shocked about because it was quite a chunk, the amount that it was reduced by, and we really thought we would have to start negotiating to kind of meet in the middle, but it's really nice of them. They came down like straight away, which is really nice and like fair, I think. So that's great. And they've basically, their condition of doing that was they want to complete sooner.
Yeah.
Which we're happy
Fine
with.
with
That
us.
means we can get started on like doing projects, and we're impatient anyway, so the quicker the better.
Yeah, so that's good with us. So technically, we're, I think, aiming for, well, exchange literally any day.
Whenever, yeah.
And completion in the next 2 weeks. But we have got a couple of issues with some of the inquiries. So we're just like waiting to iron all of that out. But we really hope, it feels like it's happening.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of brushed over because of all that valuation stuff. It almost took the excitement out of it. But our mortgage got fully approved.
Oh, yeah.
We got our mortgage offer, which is really big deal, and that's really exciting. So we were really happy about that. But obviously with the valuation stuff, it kind of like did throw a bit of a spanner in the works. But as soon as we sorted out the valuation, we told the mortgage lender, and then we got our offer.
Yeah.
Which is so great.
Really great.
Yeah.
Yay.
So from our side of things, like we've done everything that could go wrong from our side.
Yeah.
So it's just the legal stuff now.
Which, fingers crossed.
But yeah,
works
just need to
out.
iron out a few issues.
We'll see. Okay, I think it is week 7, maybe, since we had our offer accepted. Sorry, I'm sat off.
I'm kneeling down
floor.
this.
But
Yeah, we missed a week, I think.
We missed a week because we've honestly been really, really busy. But we've run into a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating. I don't even really know what the issue is. It's basically the sellers have been ignoring one of our inquiries, which our solicitor's saying they really need to come back to. Mm-hmm. Kind of just a soliciting issue, but they need to basically provide evidence. I think firstly that someone might find this interesting, so I'll say here, but basically the house, a little teaser of what the house is like, it was knocked down. It was like, would you say 70s maybe?
I don't really know.
I'd say it was like a 70s house, and it was knocked down and rebuilt about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And when you do that in certain councils, I'm not sure if it's everywhere, you then basically have to pay like a tax or a fee, because in you rebuilding a house to like a higher standard and stuff, essentially you probably have raised the value of the property, which then raises the like economic value of that area. Is that kind of it?
I don't know, actually. I think it's because it used to be small. It wasn't really a house.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. I think they knocked it down.
What I've just said, I think, is actually a thing though as well.
Yeah.
But maybe something else.
This is because they made it more like habitable, the house. So now you've increased the amount of people who will be using the council.
So it's still
It's
like
a similar thing.
you're putting more strain on the council, so they look for ways to like basically tax people for that, and they basically had like thousands of pounds that they would have had to have paid, and we don't have evidence that they've paid it on or were exempt from paying it. So we're waiting on that. And then there was also an issue with the
like drains. So because they rebuilt the house, it was really near to a sewage drain thing, and they had to get a agreement from Thames Water to build over that drain or to do something, which they got, but there's no proof that they got it. So funny. There's no proof that they then got Thames Water to come and like sign it off. I think it's all a bit over our heads, but basically we're not sure. Our mortgage lender basically won't be happy if they haven't got any proof. So we're just waiting to see if we can resolve that.
So
fingers crossed. Oh my god, it is so sunny.
I'll actually stand up. But we are still waiting to hear on that, but technically we were supposed to exchange we are supposed to exchange on Friday this week. It was originally supposed to be 2 weeks ago. but it keeps on getting delayed because of this issue and them not coming back. So yeah, we're going to check in with our solicitors and stuff and find out what's going on. Crossed. It's been a couple of weeks since we last caught up.
It
I
has.
think. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, basically we were having some issues with some of the inquiries.
Yes, but
we've exchanged.
yay! They sorted them all out, which is great.
Yeah, all sorted, and we officially, well, we don't officially own it, but it's official, it's happening. I feel like if you're from the UK, I think it might work differently in different countries, but that's kind of like the big thing now.
Yeah, that's like, it feels a lot more certain now, so we've kind of like able to take a breath.
Yeah.
It was getting just to the point where it like almost really felt like it wasn't going to happen. And every day we were like, is anything going to happen today? And we were just really waiting for this one last...
We honestly thought it was going to fall through.
Yeah, to be sorted, and they just seemed like it wasn't going to happen. And then really quickly it got solved. And then that same day we just exchanged.
Yeah, and it was about a week later than we were already the like revised date. And we also pushed back our completion date because we were supposed to complete last week, but we pushed it back by a few weeks to kind of give ourselves time to get the flat painted back to white and also to pack, to just like get lots sorted, I think. So you're watching this probably in advance. Will we have moved?
I think we might have got the keys by the time this goes up.
Yeah, so we might already have the keys.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But the next couple of videos, we're going to try and really paint the house, get it all back, start packing. So we'll document all of that, and then it'll be the moving vlogs. Really exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah, sorry we've been basically a bit quiet over the last few weeks. We've just been really focused on this, and so haven't really been filming as much, have we?
Yeah, I think it's just really distracting, and like when you're basically just sat waiting, like, is anything gonna happen? Is anything gonna happen? We just weren't really like thinking about filming or doing anything, so that's why. But yeah, really excited, and if you don't want to miss the moving vlogs and stuff, then make sure you're subscribed to our channel. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.